Hi guys, welcome back to another monthly favourites video. Today we are going to be running you through all of our favourites from the month of May. Do you want to go first?
Well, mine is kind of a combo, and it is what I've got on my lips today. The first thing is this lip liner, which is from NYX, and it's in the shade Natural. You would have seen this in my first impressions video that I put up last week, and I absolutely love it. It is the perfect tone. It's the colour I've been looking for, because a lot of my neutral lip liners are kind of, they either lean pink or peach, and I don't particularly want that colour. I don't want something so warm. I wanted something kind of browny and sort of tawny, like kind of 90s nude colour, but I wasn't going to go and like buy an expensive MAC one. Anyway, so I happened across this in Clicks, and I don't usually wear lip liner day to day, but I have been wearing this almost every single day with this lip gloss on top. And I mean, I never wear lip gloss, so this is quite a revelation. This is the new Clinique Chubby Plump and Shine, and Camilla is also obsessed. Obviously we've got all the nudes here. This colour is Jumbo Gem, so I've just got this layered over the lip liner. It's kind of semi-opaque. It's not overly pigmented, but it definitely does.
You can build them up, I think. Like this colour that I've got is Vava Violet, which when I looked at the tube, I was like, it's not going to be a colour for me, but it's what I'm wearing on my lips now, so you can see. It can be quite sheer, but you can definitely build it up. But obviously with lip gloss, more layers equals more stickiness and more boopiness, so it's not obviously practical to layer it too much. But I think it's lovely, and it's got that like menthol
so
kind of like tingle afterwards, which I really like, but it doesn't like plump your lips or like do anything like that. It's just really, really nice, and it wears really well. The pigment stays put. Doesn't fade away, or like
it doesn't just slide off.
Yeah, because a lot of glosses I find the stickiness stays, but the colour goes.
Yeah.
But
these are sticky in the sense that they stick to your lips, but they're not sticky glosses like. There's no stick when you like do that. Whatever it is.
That's the new testing.
This scientific testing.
These are really, really lovely.
They just feel creamy.
Yeah,
they're gorgeous. Beautiful. I've also got like a purpley one, something grape, I think, and it's so beautiful. It makes your teeth look really, really white. It's gorgeous.
Oh, that's good.
The shades are really beautiful and very wearable. There's nothing kind of weird in there, so go and check them out. They are by far the nicest glosses I've tried in a long time. I love this as much as I love NYX Tiramisu.
Sure.
So
my next one, which I probably should have started with because it's my favourite.
So pretty.
Charlotte Tilbury Look in a Palette. Oh, guys. I mean, it is just, it's perfection. I've worn nothing else for the entire month. I know.
Can I just?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, goodness.
So that's what I've got all over my face today. I'm wearing every single thing in this palette on my face. So we'll insert close-ups so you can see exactly what the colours look like. I have dedicated a whole blog post to this, so I'm not going to go on and on about it, but it is one of the finest, most beautifully made palettes. I mean, every single shadow in here is exceptional quality. I've used it non-stop, obviously, as I've said. The highlighter is as amazing as you think it's going to be. It's just, I would lend it to you, but I'm not ready.
No, it's because then I'll fall in love with it and then I'll have to buy it, and I just say.
But it's not, I don't think it is expensive for what you get.
No, I agree.
It's 850 Rand, and you're getting, how many is that, 7 products in there. Yes, the pan sizes are small, but I mean, how often do you ever get through a palette anyway? I think, like in terms of my makeup math, I've never gone through a palette, so
it's a really good size as well.
Yeah, and it comes with, obviously, I'm not going to blind you with this huge, but it does have this huge mirror, so it's great for on the go, and it's just bloody love it.
My next favourite is a little bit random, but it's something I use every single day and have done for the last, I don't know, 2 years, and for some reason I hardly ever mention it, and it certainly never made it into a favourites video, but I don't know why. I recently ran out and I had to repurchase, and I think it's about time that the Benefit Erase Paste made it into one of these videos.
I've never used that product. I always use the Bobbi Brown corrector, but maybe I need to...
Well, it's essentially the same thing as the Bobbi Brown corrector, so it comes, I think, in 3 shades. This is medium, and it's a very pigmented, kind of warm-toned, creamy concealer, essentially. You use it to cancel out blue tones under your eyes before you put concealer on, so it doesn't look ashy. The reason I like this so much is because it's not only an amazing product and it works really, really well, but it's a lot better value than Bobbi Brown. So you get a much bigger pot, and the pot I had before was a tester size, so it was literally like, I reckon, a third of that size, and it lasted me a year. That will last me probably 2 years, that big pot.
Oh my god, I buy Bobbi Brown correctors every 6 months.
But I mean, I don't wear makeup every single day. I wear makeup like 3 times a week. But it's just much better value, and it is essentially the same product, so I can highly, highly recommend that. It works so well, blends out easily, it's so pigmented. I literally touch my finger in it, and that's enough for both eyes. It's mad.
Do you find you need to set it?
Well, I always put concealer on top and then powder, so that sets it.
Because I find with the Bobbi Brown one, because I only put just here in the corners of my eyes, because that's where I'm the darkest. But if I don't set it with a powder, it just it's not sticky enough to stay put by itself.
That's proper sticky.
Yeah, I think I might try it when
it's really good. So it's 365 rand, and the pot is 4.4 grams.
That's a lot.
That's really good
to know. You should know that she enables me as much as she enables you. So I've been doing shellac for months and months and months. My nails were ruined. Any nail therapist who tries to tell you that shellac isn't going to ruin your nails is a liar or a moron, so know that. Given that they are now a peeling, flaking, damaged mess, I bought some of this Sally Hansen Miracle Cure Strengthener, and I'm really impressed with it. It's lovely. I use it as a base coat, so I've been painting my nails maybe like once or twice a week, depending on if I get chips or whatever. But this stuff is really lovely. It's like really thick and glossy. You could definitely just wear it by itself if you don't want to put colour on top. I think it's designed to be used kind of... apply one thin coat to bare nails every other day. I don't do that. I just use it as a base coat when I'm painting my nails. So I'm sure that if I actually followed the instructions, I'd get results a lot quicker, but not about that life.
I think I've got a bottle of that somewhere. I'm just going to dig it out.
Yeah, she's got so many. There's like the diamond nails, then there's like the toughest nails, blah, blah, blah. But I think this one is really, really nice. And if your nails have been through a shellac or gelish battering and need to be rehabilitated, then...
Or just like to peel randomly like mine. I've never had shellac in my life or gel, and my nails peel like... Oh, it just makes me insane. Next up is another product you would have seen in the recent First Impressions video, but it wasn't a first impression, it's actually a tool. And I bought this in America when I was there in December. It is the e.l.f. Small Tapered Brush. Feel it.
No, I've felt it before, it's insane.
Hey?
It's like a bunny's tail.
It's the cheap version of the RMK.
No, don't cheap
brush. Hey? It is though, hey? It's so soft.
It's not as soft.
The reason that I love this is it's very dense. So I normally I've always used this brush for setting my powder, and it is the Real Techniques setting brush, which I love because it's so small and precise. This is even better because it packs a little bit more product onto the skin, which is particularly good for me when I'm especially oily. And it's very, very soft. And I just love the size and the shape of it, and it makes the powder go on beautifully. It is so awesome.
Does it shed? No.
It doesn't shed. It washes up well. It's such good quality. It's amazing quality.
For
it was like, I think it was like $6 or something ridiculous. e.l.f.'s obviously a bit tricky to get hold of. It has though recently just launched in the UK, in fact this week, so if that makes it easier for you to get hold of, I can highly recommend it. It's really, really good. I've heard really good things about their other brushes too, but that's the one that I was sort of the gap in my collection I needed to fill.
Yeah,
so
that's very nice.
Really happy with that.
My next one's a follow-up. I've already done a full review of it, but this is the Clinique Fresh Pressed Daily Booster with Pure Vitamin C 10%. So I did a blog post about the 7-day challenge when you use this booster and the cleanser for 7 days to kind of brighten your skin and give it a nice boost. The cleanser, I take it or leave it. I'm not really into the cleanser, but this booster is brilliant. This is the only vitamin C product that I've been able to use consistently without any kind of reaction, and I've seen a really great result. So you get 4 little bottles of this in your pack. It's supposed to last you a month, so each tube is supposed to only last a week, but I get a lot longer. I get sometimes 2 weeks out of this, and I use 2 drops every morning and every night. So
it's potent. I mean,
yeah,
you need a tiny bit.
Yeah. So what you do is you peel off the foil on the top and you press down onto this little button here, and it releases the powder into a solution, which then activates it. You shake it, and then you use it until it's finished. It is really, really, really great. And I think if you want to, like, I've got very sensitive skin, so I was a bit nervous. I even said to Julia when this came through, I didn't actually know if I wanted to test it because I was so scared that it would cause a reaction. But I've just loved it, and I will repurchase it. I think it is really great.
I'm keen to try that too. I must get hold of some of that.
Really good.
Vitamin C is really good for brightening, so it helps with dark spots and pigmentation, and just in general is a really, really good antioxidant to use on your skin. Snapsies. I'm also going to talk about skincare. As you might know, I have been going for a series of peels and dermapen with Sally at Cape Aesthetics, and I've been absolutely loving it. I'm sort of in the throes of the whole process, so I'm not seeing the final result yet, but so far so good. Every time I have a peel, the next week my skin just looks incredible. The process is really interesting, and I'm just really enjoying the results. So 2 of the products that Sally recommended to me are the Lamel Correctives Hydrating HA Plus and the Lamel Cera Restore Cream. Now, I've tried hundreds of hydrating serums in my time. Some have worked better than others. I really, really love hyaluron. I really, really love hyaluronide. But Sally pointed out that they were really kind of treating the symptoms rather than actually building up the hyaluronic acid on a permanent basis in my skin. And that's why she recommended this Lamel one, because apparently it's better for that. So you end up actually improving the overall health of your skin rather than just kind of helping it on a kind of topical level. So I've been using this for actually only a couple of weeks, but I've absolutely loved it, and it's made such such a huge difference. The other thing I really needed help with was the barrier in this part of my face, because the skin around my mouth is just permanently inflamed and sensitized, and it sort of eats up foundation, and it's really dehydrated no matter what I do. So she recommended a barrier cream because she said that the skin being sensitized like that was a result of the barrier being compromised, exactly. So I've been using that, and I was always nervous of barrier creams. I always thought they'd be really heavy and thick, which obviously is someone with combination skin I'm not drawn to. This is on the thicker side, but it's very smoothing and it's not heavy in the least. So I leave a little bit more time for it to sink in before putting makeup on top, but it doesn't slip and slide. And I can tell you that in a matter of days, the skin around my mouth was back to normal, and the tone was even, and the inflammation had gone down. It was actually amazing. I am full-blown obsessed with that cream.
I've used both of these and actually reviewed them both on the blog already, so we'll put the links to them both. But this stuff in particular, last year my skin just absolutely freaked out, and my whole forehead was just, the barrier was destroyed. And I went for a facial, was recommended this, used it, finished the whole tube. It completely restored the skin barrier and it changed my life. So if your skin is in any way, like Julie says, sensitized or as a result of treatment or whatever, and it's like your barrier has been compromised, this is a fantastic
I think especially in winter, because people, as the air gets drier, it does tend to aggravate dehydration, especially. So if you have dry or like combination dehydrated skin, it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, this is good. I think I might buy a new one of these actually.
Yeah.
So for Mother's Day, I went to Crabtree and Evelyn to go and buy my mum some presents, and they were having this special at the waterfront where it was like buy one get another one free. So everything that I bought my mom, I then got for myself, which was the best deal ever. I'm not going to lie, and I'm going to tell you the products I bought for her were completely motivated by the products that I had wanted to try. So anyway, she was delighted, that's not the point. So this is the La Source Ultra Moisturizing Body Cream with vitamins A and E, and you guys. It smells like, the expensive, like an expensive sea. Don't you think?
Like where people with big yachts hang.
Yeah, exactly. It is such a fantastic moisturizer. So if I apply it in the morning after my shower, the next morning when I shower, it is still, I can still feel it on my skin. Like it leaves it so moisturized. It's lovely. And it spreads really well. The scent stays. It's lovely.
It smells so good.
I know. I know. I don't really know what else to say about it, except that I just absolutely love it. So yeah, I mean, look, it is expensive. I think it was like almost 500 rand.
Oh, she left that part out.
But I got two, so it's 250. It's the same price as Skin Creamery.
True.
So, not something I would have bought normally though, but just know that it is great if you want to treat yourself.
Nice.
And my last favourite, this is so flipping good. Maybelline Brow Precise Fibre Filler for your brows. It's incredible. When this arrived, I looked at the applicator and I was like,
that's weird.
I don't get it. I don't see how this could possibly work. I was wrong. It is so good because the bristles are so tiny. So I use it particularly to brush up so I trim the kind of front portion of my brow and then I brush it up to make everything look more bushy. And this is great because it clings to every hair but doesn't deposit any product on the skin, which I find the Essence one really does do. Like it just gets everywhere. It's a mess.
Your eyebrows look amazing.
I know!
I've only just noticed.
How good do they look? It's this stuff.
It's also because it's a bit darker than what you normally put in your brows. Like your brow hairs themselves look nice and dark.
Yeah, so so it's kind of really tapered like this, so you can then brush up in the front here and then use this side to kind of brush everything up. So it is fantastic, and I'm now devoted to it. I've thrown out everything else. It's cool. So good. And affordable. So affordable. So yeah.
I love how the drugstore's finally catching on to the eyebrow thing.
It's taken them long enough, let's be
Yeah.
honest. Okay, so that's it. Those were all our favourites. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and let us know what your favourites were. Let us know if you've tried any of the products we've tried, what you think of them. We always love hearing your feedback. And yeah, thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye. No, what is this?